to thank you for coming and joining me today. I first moved and I relocated to another area. I was through your process. They hear that you can get out of it as well. Hey everyone, welcome back to Happy Life, Better Life. I know it's been a while since I have posted and kind of lost track of doing that 30-day challenge. I ended up getting sick. There was just so many things happening at one time. So I can always pick that up again. But also, I didn't feel like it was gaining the traction that was needed. So I said, you know what? I don't want to continue with something if it's not beneficial. So I kind of took a break from that. And today I am just checking in with you guys, trying to see how everybody's doing. We've had the holidays recently. I'm telling you, this year is going so quickly. It's moving like gangbusters. So before I get into it, don't allow me to forget to ask you to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that notification bell, all that wonderful stuff. And thank you so much for joining me today. So, what's been going on? There's a lot of life changes taking place for me right now. Next week, I will be starting a new job, but it's doing something that I actually want to do. It's part-time to start, and that's good for me because right now I'm still enjoying having my free time and being able to travel a little bit and see people that I want to see and do things that I need to do. And so that's what's working for me right now. But I'm excited about that. I'm excited about this new opportunity. And so another transition that's happening that I wasn't anticipating. My rent is going up, and it's going up a lot. Lately people have been raising rents like $300 and $500, and apparently that's happening where I live too. And I am like, oh wow, that's kind of crazy. It's not the 4% anymore. Excuse me. It's not the 10% or whatever it used to be. It's just not that anymore. People are, raising rents by leaps and bounds. And if that's going on in your area or where you live, please, comment about it. I'd like to hear about it. And it's putting some of us at a disadvantage because most people are not making, we're not getting raises on those levels, to keep up with the cost of everything in this economy right now. Gas is expensive, food is expensive, housing is expensive. If you have a car, and you're making car payments, that's expensive. I never forget when I switched from having my Mitsubishi to getting my Ford, and I had an accident in the Mitsubishi. Well, someone hit me, and it totaled my car because it started making these really weird noises, and it wasn't running right after the accident, even though there was minimal damage done outwardly. So the insurance paid for the outward damage, but they refused to pay for what was going on with the car internally, saying, yeah, this particular model is known for having issues with this and that, and they didn't want to pay for it. So I ended up having to get a whole new vehicle. And when I got that new vehicle, my car payments were like $200 plus more than what I was paying before. And yeah, so my point is everything's expensive. Sometimes people try to blame it on COVID and all that kind of stuff. I just blame it on greed. People are greedy. They're going to get as much out of you as they can. So that's what's been going on for me. So I've been looking at places and feeling a little stressed. I'm not going to lie. Number one, I don't like moving. I don't like packing. And I just like having things kind of flow in a much better way. And I just was not prepared for this. So I'm just going to do my best, and I just always have in back of my mind, you know, if it doesn't work out, at least I know I won't be homeless. Somebody's going to take us as then. So, but in the meantime, I'm looking and looking. I was looking at a place today. I have one place that's like my number one that I really want to get, and I have this place that I saw today, which was like number two. And I'm telling you, by the time I got home, they called me and they were like, "Oh, we're so sorry. I wasn't in and I didn't get to tell the secretary that that particular place is already taken. They have somebody moving in on the 14th." And I was just like, "Okay." So hopefully number one will come through for me, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm believing, I'm hoping, and I just keep trying to speak positively about this whole scenario. So what is going on for you, and how do you handle these situations when these things come up unexpectedly? I'm going to be honest, I have been stressed. Normally, I'm a person that's like really positive, and I try to implore crazy faith to just believe, hey, it's going to work out. I'm just going to do what I can do. I'm going to do my part, and then I'm going to allow the Creator to handle His part and do, you know, whatever needs to be done. But this process has been stressful, stressful. So, in the midst of that, you know what I do that really helps me? I create. I implore my artistic abilities, and I also will oh, right. Duh. I write. So I will journal. I will put it down on paper. I like to see where I am, what's going on, what's stressing me at the moment, what it is that I'm praying for, asking for, and then see how things work out. Because when you see that you were in a difficult place and then you see how you came through that difficult place, is very encouraging. It's very uplifting. So while I'm at it, I want to show you some things. So this book, King Do Your Thing and Queen You Are One of Us, this one is already available on Barnes and Nobles, and it's available on Amazon. It's available on Amazon. This one should be coming up available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles as well, but I'm not sure it's there yet. So these are inspirational books for children, and it's just talking about just uplifting. This is in particular, I mean, anybody can enjoy it and read it, and please support, I'm all for that. But it's also about African American young men, inspiring them to do their best, to be their best, and just encouraging them that they can do anything that they want to do, that they are kings, and they come from a lineage of kings and queens. And the same thing for this one. It's celebrating African American young women. But I feel like even as an adult, you can get this for your girlfriend. I'm going to be honest. I feel like we all need a little inspiration sometimes. And this one, same thing. Letting her know she can do whatever she wants to do, achieve whatever goals she has. And I'm really excited about it. And also just emphasizing that we come in all colors, shades, and shapes. Now, for the big dogs. Okay, so this one, I also literally just finished, just published. My Unfiltered Subconscious. This right here is, what can I say about it? It's dealing with my truth, a struggle that I was having at one point in time. Also dealing with Black men and mental health challenges. and some of the things that they go through and deal with. And this is my personal journey of the things that I discovered when trying to help my loved one and things that we experienced as a family. And there are things in here that will make you laugh. There are things that will make you cry. But there's definitely things in here that will make you think and things that will help you if you are someone who has a loved one who has been diagnosed with a mental health challenge. Because the truth about African American men with mental health challenges, they often end up incarcerated. They often go untreated, and sometimes they're often criminalized, wrongfully so, and some have even died during a crisis, especially encounters with law enforcement or people who did not understand their sickness and what they were dealing with. So I'm hoping that this will really touch and heal a lot of people and promote more compassion and understanding. This is another book I have written. Um, so this book I started really about 10 years ago. The title of it is Some Are Taught, Some Are Caught, Life's Lessons. And the truth about this book is it is inspirational, but it deals with a lot of different things. Things that I've learned in my lifetime, things that I experienced, or maybe things that I saw other people go through. I do, in this particular book, talk about, the end of my marriage, and things that were happening at that time, the detail of it, to some degree, and my heartbrokenness about it, in general, but also, moving on to the next phase. And it's a very encouraging book, but it talks about poverty. It talks about all the different challenges and things that we deal with. There is an area that touches on different types of addictions, abuse, things of that nature. And also, there are some things dealing with mental health in there, even though I didn't really go in great detail, like saying that's what it was, but learning that that's what it was. Because when I was about, I don't know, I was young. I was about 12 or something. And it was a time in my life where I did not have my mother, I didn't have my father, and I went through a place of really serious depression. And I thought that I was sick, but what I realized is that I was not physically ill, but at that time, I was mentally in pain, you know, and how something could happen even as young as 11 and 10, and you not really understand what's going on. But it's not, like I say, it's not all bad. This book was meant to feel like a conversation. It was meant to feel like a conversation between me and the reader. And thankfully, some of the reviews that I received said exactly that it felt like the author was talking directly to them. Some people said that it was a page turner, that it pulled me in, wanting and waiting to know what happened next. It feels just like the author is talking to the reader, and they leave no stone unturned. Very detailed, very in depth. So, that said, I would love for you guys to get these books. This one is not available yet, but give it some time. I will be putting links and stuff in there so that you guys could go right to, Barnes and Nobles or Amazon's website and be able to purchase these books. So, despite that's the thing. Sometimes when it's raining, the sun is also shining. And I feel like that's the season that I'm in right now. There's good things happening, but there's challenging things happening all at the same time. So today, I just want to encourage you, whatever you're experiencing at this moment, keep your head up, focus on the good things, Don't let the bad things get you down, and know that you can make it through this place. And journal, because journal can also be praying. You can be praying, you can be meditating, and putting out there to the universe, to the creator, what you need, where you are, how you're feeling in this moment, and just try to command your day and those things to come into your life. Listen, this job, it was big to me. It's not paying anywhere near like what I'm used to making, but I was excited about this because I'm going to be working at a hotel, and I'm going to be a front desk person, and I feel like that's just something that I love to do, greet people, help people. And it just feels like it's just right up my alley. And it well, I still will be getting paid. So that's a huge plus too. And it will allow me the time that I need. Like if I need to travel to sell these books, if I want to go to a fair or a conference or do something, I can still do that. So I'm really happy about that. But in the meantime, you keep chasing the dream. Don't quit, don't give in. And if something has come in to kind of blindside you, like me with having to move, I wasn't really anticipating that right at this moment. I wish I had been like way more prepared, better prepared, so I could say, well, I could just leave the whole area. I could go and try Raleigh, North Carolina, or Charlotte, North Carolina, just like I wanted to. That would have been great, but I'm just not there right now. So that will have to wait. But in the meantime, I want you to live a happy life and a better life. And like I said, feel free to chime in. This season is one of those seasons where, like I said, it's raining and the sun is shining all at the same time. So thank you for joining me here today. I hope you have a great day, and I will be reaching out to you again real soon. Bye bye.